Hi guys, welcome back to a YouTube channel. Back again with another video, this time a different one. We would like to thank you all for making us reach the milestone of 1000 subscribers. In this video, we'll not only provide you helpful information about your hair and of course your health, but we'll take you along for a haircut session as well. It's been more than 6 months that I got a haircut done, but I'm still not ready to give up on my long hair, even though it's been 4 years since I've kept short hair. But this humid and extremely hot weather in Delhi calls for something which is definitely more manageable. It's always recommended to wash your hair before you get your haircut done so that the barber can cut through your hairs easily, and especially when you have long hair you must do it. Naturally the question arises, should you wash your hair daily? I don't recommend that personally because applying chemicals on a daily basis might be harmful unless your doctor prescribes it to battle against a medical condition. Since I've kept long hair for so long, I think I know a thing or two about how to nourish them, even if I'm not the best at managing them. Of course, the number one factor when it comes to your hair health is genetics, but that doesn't mean you can ignore your diet. Your diet also plays an important role, and other factors too, such as hydration and proper rest and not taking too much stress. Now let's talk about your diet. Now one of the most common nutrient when it comes to hair health that you might have heard of would be biotin, which is also vitamin H. But consuming biotin supplements won't help for majority of the population because it is water soluble, so it will simply pass through your body when you consume excess of it, and most people can get the required biotin that they need on a daily basis from a healthy diet. You do not need to add expensive superfoods. Basic foods such as egg yolks, dairy products, nuts, whole grains and bananas are a good source of biotin. Another important nutrient is iron. It helps red blood cells carry oxygen to your cells. This makes it an important nutrient for your bodily functions, including your hair growth. Iron deficiency causes anemia and it is a major cause for hair loss, especially in women. And you can definitely get iron from your diet from eggs, spinach, red meat, lentils. How can we not talk about keratin when it comes to hair health? It's so popular because it is used by all hair product companies. It's a natural type of protein which is found in your skin, hair and nails. That means it's already present in your body. Keratin forms a protective shield around your hair and makes your hair still look elastic and youthful. Because keratin plays a major role in how your hair looks, hence it is commonly used by the hair care industry. But remember, your body produces naturally. Foods that can help keratin production are sweet potatoes, onions, eggs, garlic and salmon. And since keratin is a protein, you cannot skip on protein. Extremely low protein diets are linked to restricted hair growth as well as hair loss. If you're a vegetarian, you can consume protein from tofu, milk, yogurt and beans. If you're a non-vegetarian, you have many options such as chicken breast, eggs, fish, etc. Just like keratin, there's also collagen, which is another type of protein which is not only responsible for a healthy scalp and hair follicles but also healthy joints. Some collagen sources are leafy greens and egg whites. Different types of man buns are being used here to figure out which one suits this new hairstyle the best. How do you like the new hairstyle? Do comment down below. As you can see, this is a type of faded hairstyle where the hair has been completely trimmed down from the sides, but the overall length of the hair has been cut short too. Apart from these essential nutrients, there are other important vitamins as well, such as vitamin A and vitamin D, as well as omega-3s, which are essential fatty acids and prevent dry scalp and help you grow hair and shine. Flax seeds and salmon are a good source of omega-3. If you're liking such content, then do not forget to check out the other hair health video that we've covered on our channel last year. And do comment down below if you want us to make a detailed video on hair health, hair growth and the nutrients that we require. Don't forget to hit the like button and comment down below what topic you want us to cover next. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and turn on that bell icon to get notified. And do share this with a friend. We are grateful for your support. Thank you so much for watching.